if you're creating content right now and you're not getting clients from it, you're doing something wrong. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. So let's get right into the video. Now, just before we get into the video, my name is Greg. I run a YouTube agency where we help entrepreneurs, agency owners, coaches, consultants grow on YouTube and leverage it to actually get clients and scale their businesses. So if you're interested in starting or growing a YouTube channel and actually getting clients from it, go ahead and check out the links below. Now let's get to the video. Okay, so when it comes to content and getting clients from that, there's only two things you need to focus on. Like, first thing is the traffic, and the second thing is actually conversion. So first thing you need to do when you're creating content, the goal of it is just like get as many views as possible, as many eyeballs as possible. And then of course we have the conversion part. So we don't want to just get a lot of views. We don't want to be influencers. We want to actually convert people into paying clients so they give us money. Now there's a lot of people that just like waste their time doing content because they spend whole days, they spend hours creating the content and they're getting zero out of it. So if that's you, if you're actually good at generating traffic, if your content is viewed, if you're getting followers, if you're getting subscribers, but you're not getting clients, you're gonna have a problem of conversion. We're gonna get into it in a second. Like, let me start with like, what if you're not generating eyeballs? Like, I wouldn't say it's like an easier problem to solve because like those are probably the same. Like I've seen a lot of people having a lot of traffic and no conversions, or the other way around, people like making a lot of money from the audience that they have, but like not being able to get views and like really scale this up. So when it comes to that, like we have different platforms, but if you really want to get a lot of eyeballs, like you need to focus on mastering one platform at a time. So if your pick is gonna be LinkedIn, like really learn on LinkedIn, like learn all the ins and outs of LinkedIn, learn how to create content that people want to read, learn how you can get more eyeballs. Like that's basically like the only thing that it comes down to is actually understanding the platform. Like if you're doing YouTube, understand how YouTube works, how to create thumbnails that get clicks, how to actually like rank for different keywords, how to edit the videos, like learn all of the ins and outs, because at the end of the day, how social media works usually is they have a specific algorithm and you need to be able to understand that. You need to be able to come up with video ideas and then basically create videos in a way that is aligned with the algorithm so it gets promoted to more people. Now, maybe only exception to this rule is actually like YouTube, where you have also this big part of, you know, YouTube at the end of the day is the second biggest search engine. So a lot of people come to YouTube and like search for specific keywords, like search for the content they want to watch. That's also a skill you can master, is YouTube SEO and learning how you can actually rank for these keywords. Because when you're able to do that, like you can get a lot of traffic, like a qualified traffic, because that will be a traffic from people that are actively searching for that topic and searching for the video that you created. So really the only thing the traffic problem comes down to is understanding the problem. Because if you understand the platform, because if you understand the platform and you know how to create content that works for this platform specifically, you can basically get a lot of views and it shouldn't be like a big problem for you. But at the same time, I don't recommend you to just stay within the one platform, because if you're doing LinkedIn and that's the only thing you do, well, of course you might spend more, you might put more time, effort and focus into LinkedIn, but at the end of the day, usually it's better to grow across multiple platforms. So for example, if you're doing Instagram and you're creating a lot of like short form content there, you should also like do YouTube to combine it with long form content that actually like builds, you know, more trust, converts people, nurtures them. Same thing if you're doing, you know, TikTok or whatever platform you're doing, make sure that you don't rely on just like one platform, because it's better to basically be omnipresent. So you can have an Instagram account that you grow, but at the same time you can create YouTube content that will help you, because at the end of the day, what we want to do is create this ecosystem of content where people, you know, come from Instagram, go to YouTube, people find you on YouTube, they go to Instagram and basically they see you everywhere. So that's the goal. So that's why I think combining platforms, at least combining two platforms like Instagram and YouTube, Twitter and YouTube, Facebook and YouTube. I'm a big fan of YouTube, so I'm gonna speak about YouTube mainly. But also the reason for that is basically because a lot of people don't have any problems with creating traffic. Like they have big following, or they are getting decent amount of views on their content, but they are not able to convert. And what I've noticed is that a lot of that comes down to basically, you know, thinking about your content as a funnel. So people that are good at generating attention, they are good at basically creating this like top of the funnel content. Excuse me writing here, but top of the funnel content. And a lot of the time they also have like a good conversion system for bottom of the funnel. Now some people don't have that, so that's also one thing. If you're good at generating attention and people are like getting nurtured through your content, but you're not able to like get any clients still, that probably means that you just don't have a good backend. So biggest mistake I saw is like people literally didn't even have a link to like Calendly link to their website, nothing like that, under their YouTube videos, for example. So there was a YouTube video that could get a lot of views, but basically there was no next step that people could take. They would need to just like go to the search and like look up this guy name to basically like find even a possibility to work with him. So even though it sounds like a really stupid mistake, I still see people doing that. So they have zero links, zero like backend system. By backend system, I mean having either some kind of like a community, might be free, might be like really low ticket, ticket where you can direct people to, might be even like an email list where you can, you know, drive people from your content to your email list, or it might be a VSL funnel or just like any kind of funnel. Even driving people to other social media, like driving people from YouTube to Instagram, is still better than having nothing. But where I see people mess up quite a lot is middle of the funnel. So they create content that is just like targeted towards getting views, and you know, they might be getting all the views with this top of the funnel content. They even have a good bottom of the funnel system, meaning they have a backend in terms of like a VSL funnel, a community, a Facebook group, whatever, but there's zero middle of the funnel. And how we want to solve that is by just creating content that is not strictly targeted towards getting more views. So it's not maybe, you know, any like trending topics, it's not even any keywords, it's basically content that your ideal clients would want to watch. That the goal of this is basically to like nurture people, because here we just want to attract them, here we want to nurture, and here is where the conversion happens. But if we just want to get people from basically just seeing your content first time and then straight into bottom of the funnel content, where you could do that, but you would need to have a really good content. So that's why we need to have a good middle of the funnel strategy. And what I mean by middle of the funnel videos, here's some middle of the funnel content ideas. First thing is student interviews. So student or like client interviews. So it depends whether you have a coaching business or an agency basically. But what is the student client interview? We basically want to take, if you're running, let's take you're running a coaching business. You want to take every student that like gets a win, gets a success within your program. You want to take them for like a 15-minute Zoom interview and create this type of interviews and post them to YouTube. Like you can see a lot of people doing that in this space. So like a lot of these big names in the industry that are selling program. So here's for example Grayson, who is doing this amazingly well. He has a lot of this content that, you know, the main goal of that is to just get views. And then he has videos like that. How Peter scaled to $100,000 in a year. How Nico scaled his SMMA to 18K per month. 26K in 2 days. How Chris scaled to 14.5K. The reason he's doing this is because it simply works. Nothing works better for converting people and like nurturing them than doing student interviews or like client interviews. If you're running an agency, you can do the same. You can just take your clients, get them on a quick call, ask them some questions about that, and it will help you with the nurturing part. Now, second idea for that might be creating more like high-level tutorials. So a lot of the times for the views, you might be doing some kind of like tutorial videos, these like how-to videos that might be like really basic. And it's good because a lot of beginners search for this like basic content. But if you actually want to stand out from all of your competitors and show people that you truly know what you're doing and that you have this like unique mechanism that you're using to help them to get to the desired level, create a video around these topics. I mean, like these high-level tutorials, but by high-level tutorials, I mean just like, you know, more like technical, like giving people more value. So it's maybe not the right naming just because of the software high level, but you know what I mean. Basically these tutorials that are more advanced, or maybe, you know, like I might put advanced tutorials here. So that's the second type of the video you want to create. And then the third might be case study videos. So case study video is basically really similar to student client interviews, because at the end of the day, like you're just taking a client that you helped and you're doing a breakdown, but it doesn't involve student or client. So you just like show exactly, hey, here's how I helped this guy go from $10,000 per month to $100,000 per month. And first thing, we did this, we changed his offer, we did this, we implemented a setter to his company, we created this sales team, and now he's at $100,000 per month. Like you just walk them through the process, but also like you give them value, like you show them exactly what you did, how you did that, so that the guy got to the desired level. So these are like 3 types of content you can create right now. And basically what doesn't matter whether you're doing them for YouTube, whether you want to do it for like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, just make sure that you have these videos, because basically this is your middle of the funnel that will actually do the nurturing for you. Because if you just want to skip from the top of the funnel right to the bottom of the funnel, it's gonna happen, but like you're gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities. So if you really want to maximize the amount of clients and leads you're getting from your content, make sure that you have the right middle of the funnel strategy and you create videos like that to make sure that you can actually nurture and convert these people. So that's basically it for this video. Now, if you want to start or grow your YouTube channel and use it to get more clients, go ahead, click the link down below and schedule a one-on-one call with me, because that's exactly what we help people with. Or if you're interested, I'm just launching a community for online entrepreneurs that want to leverage content to scale. So you can also go down below and sign up for the waitlist. The community is going to be launching probably next week, but I keep you guys updated so you can also check it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and make sure to watch this video next.